They love to push that sex. I wanna sex you up. Well, anyway, so we're talking American Horror Story Hotel. This is a non-spoiler review, so don't worry, no spoilers here. But we're talking the titled episode, Mommy. And this episode, it really just makes me wonder, where are they headed? They're introducing a lot of interesting elements in this episode, a lot of interesting going forward, but they're killing off. Well, they killed off one character that was really just a cameo. They they have so many stories just revolving around a lot of these characters, so many different side stories. I mean, you have Alex and her story, and we get introduced to her narration. That's Chloe from Big Love. Alex, her name is Alex in the show. She is of course, Holden's mom, and she's breaking down. She loves Alex or Holden so much, and then losing him just really just brought her down. Like, just really just destroyed her. She even tried to. I'm not even gonna go into spoilers, but she definitely just was in a road of destruction, and she got brought back basically. She's just been coasting along, and you have her side story. Then you also have John's side story. Then you have Lady Gaga. Then you have, I'm going to call him Dandy because that's who he is. It's Dandy from Freak Show. Every time I see him, I just think Dandy. He's playing an SOB in this one too. But this episode, really, there was one particular scene that I didn't necessarily really like. I know it was supposed to be a gimmick, but it really just throws you kind of off, and that's a flashback scene narration with this character that's introduced that we first see in this episode, and she's telling about her past and who she is. And it just, that scene in particular kind of threw me off. There's so many just sex, and I get it. I mean, there's vampires, is all about the sex, baby, and it's Lady Gaga, it's all about the sex. I could see why a lot of people would be turned off by this, by all this. I mean, I don't really care. I've seen way worse stuff. I mean, it's interesting though, when I was watching this, I'm like, how is this on television? They're getting away with so much stuff. A lot of blood, a lot of gore. And I gotta say, Jessica, you're right. There is no really mental kind of psychological kind of thing going on in this whole season. It's more of exploit shock value that I feel it's still, I mean, that's what you're gonna get with this season. So either you're along with it or you're not. But there is other characters I'm very interested in. That's even even Peter's character, who played Quicksilver. I'm interested in him. He's of course that mass serial killer, the one who created the hotel. Interested in that character. And Sarah Paulson, Sarah Paulson's doing great. I love her in this role as Sally. I think she's really doing a fantastic job. What she's given. It's interesting. We do find out a lot of why she's there, a lot of how the vampire system works. So there's a lot of things in this episode that really they definitely explain some things when we're already how many episodes in, like, okay, what the hell is going on? But I feel like I'm like that when watching this episode. Like, wait a minute, what? Why would this character do something? What is going on? Now this is just too much being thrown at me. I get it, but come on, just keep it simple. Don't have too many things going on. And that's what I feel like. It's a little bit of a mess, and you have to clean it up. Now, like I said to a lot of my subscribers, and a lot of the people who comment, like, I'm waiting to see where this if it all kind of ties in, if we all kind of, it means something. Apparently, because you have this serial killer that's out on the loose that John's trying to track. You have Lady Gaga with all these children. I'm still interested in why Holden is there. What the hell is with the children? You have Lady Gaga's situation in this episode that we find out that's even more interesting. There's a lot of puzzle pieces that's being scattered, and it's going to take a while to actually build this puzzle. So this episode really brought a lot of intrigue, but yet it's still a little bit messy. It's still trying to do way too much than it should, and I feel like some of the direction, some of the camera work was a little bit goofy, a little bit off, especially with the close ins and then the close outs, the zoom ins, the zoom outs. Thought that was a little hokey. But I do believe Lady Gaga is still doing great. This role is so fit for her, but I really think they're just too much of the shock value. I really want to get more into some of the characters and it's shock value, so you already know what you're getting into. But overall, I think what I'm really wanting from this season is to finally don't slow play and connect the dots, because once we get to the end and if it still doesn't make sense or it really doesn't pay off when you finally connect everything, then this whole season was a waste. So I kind of want them to just, you know what, don't do as much like where all these other characters are, especially we have Kathy Bates in her situation. Like, we just have so many stories, so many things going on. I want at least to start finishing off some side stories that's going on and really get to this meat and potato story, which I guess would dwell in the hotel itself, and it would dwell with John, Alex, and Lady Gaga and their connection. But I don't know, it's just so many things going on. It's messy. It's very messy, but we'll see next episode if they really... There's a lot of intriguing parts that was included in this episode that really makes me look forward to certain two shining in this episode. Looking forward to what they do in the future. You'll know more on my spoiler review. Real quick, if you guys haven't already know, I am doing a giveaway for American Horror Story. This is Twisty from American Horror Story Freak Show. So if you want to win this mug, it's awesome. Don't worry, it's worldwide giveaway. So wherever you're at, I am shipping it to you. I am giving it to you, and all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and tell me why you are a big fan of American Horror Story and what are your thoughts on this season as well. So thank you guys for listening. I'm Dan American. If you haven't already, please push the subscribe button. Would really appreciate it. Bring a smile to my face. Also, like the video if you like it, and comment below. Love to hear all your guys' thoughts, and you can enter to win this awesome giveaway. So see you guys later. I'm Dan American.